Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Zara binti Aziz. My metric number is 9251236. So, first of all, introduction. What is Maqasid Syariah? Maqasid Syariah means the higher objective and wisdom behind Islamic law, understanding the purpose of divine commandment. So, move to the next point, historical development. The concept gained prominence through scholars such as Imam Al-Ghazali, 11th century, identified 5 key objections: preservation of religion, life, intellect, lineage, and property. Secondly, later scholars like Al-Juwayni, Al-Amidi, Al-Sulami expanded and refined the concept. Moreover, Al-Shatibi, 14th century, systematized and formalized Maqasid framework. Last but not least, Ibn Taymiyyah emphasized Maqasid as dynamic and evolving. Let's talk about significance. Maqasid Syariah holds great significance as it reveals the purpose, hikmah, behind Islamic rulings. Secondly, act as a guide for ijtihad interpretation in modern issues. Moreover, promotes public welfare, maslahah, justice, and balance. And then, they form the moral foundation of Islamic governance. Last but not least, support the development of Sharia-compliant policies for human well-being. Move to the 1.3. Overview of USIM Library. So, refer to history and development. USIM Library has established July 2000 at IPB Tower as QUIM Library. Moved to Menara Pandan in July 2001 as a second campus. After that, USIM Library has relocated to Bandar Baru Nilai permanent campus in July 2005. USIM Library in Pandan Indah maintained as a branch for medicine and dentist faculty. For staffing, USIM Library start with 3 library assistants in 2000. So, on September 2000, they add librarian and chief librarian in October 2000. As of August 2016, library has 46 staff with 18 professional and 28 supports. What is the main objective of USIM Library? What is the main objective of USIM Library? USIM Library provide reference and reading materials for students, lecturers, and staff. Secondly, they support teaching, learning, and research activities. And expand collection in print, multimedia, and online database. What is USIM Library System? USIM Library System has used Koha Library System for catalog, access, loan request, and renewals, employee security system for material protection, and offers self-check service for easy transaction. What USIM Library has collected? They covers diverse fields such as law, dakwah, management, Quran and Hadith, economics, accounting, language, medicine, dentistry, communication, counseling, computer science. What challenges that USIM Library has to face? USIM Library support intellectual, ethical, and spiritual development based on Islamic values. So, the challenge is USIM Library need to ensuring management and services align with Maqasid Syariah. They need to maintaining, educate Islamic collection and promoting student well-being. They also need to guarantee ethical and safe access to information, and they need to understand how digital technology, sustainable, and cost-saving effort reflect Maqasid. The objective is faith, that is Hifzuddin, Hifzul Akal, Hifzul Nafs, Hifzul Nas, Hifzul Mal. 1.4 Research Objective. These studies aim to examine how the USIM library principles are applied in library policies, programs, and services. So, we need to study about how to identify integration of Islamic values and Sharia principles in the library vision, mission, and practices. Second, to evaluate the advocacy of Islamic scholarly resources and related initiatives. Third, assess effort to ensure user well-being, ethical use of information, and sustainable. Fourth, to explore how digital technology support intellectual and spiritual development. And last but not least, to determine how library programs and service reflect to the objective of Maqasid Sharia. That's all from me. I'm Zahra binti Aziz. My metric number is 9251236. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Kistuna Ridania binti Zulkifli and my metric number is 9251336. Today I will represent about literature review section of our case study, which is Maqasid Sharia implementation at USIM Library. First thing first, I will explain about the concept of Maqasid Sharia. Maqasid Sharia refers to objective and wisdom of Islamic law. It aims to protect five main elements, which is Hifzuddin, Hifzun Nafs, Hifzun Aqli, Hifzun Nasab, and Hifzun Mal. Scholars like Imam Ash-Shafi'i and As-Satibi classified these schools into three levels, which is first, Daruriyat, refers to basic needs for survival and faith. Second, Hajiyat, which refers to things that remove hardship. Last but not least is Tahsiniyat, refers to things that beautify morals and behavior. In short, Maqasid Sharia ensure that Islamic rulings promote justice, harmony, and human welfare. Next, I will explain about the application of Maqasid Sharia in modern organizations. Maqasid Sharia is now applied beyond religious law, for example in Islamic banking and corporate management. It ensures fairness, social justice, and ethical practice. In organization, this means avoiding riba, gharar, and exploitation, and also protecting employees' welfare, safety, and dignity, which represent Hifzun Nafs and Hifzun Aql. Modern organizations that follow Maqasid Sharia can achieve not just profit, but moral and spiritual success. Last, I will explain about the case studies of Maqasid Sharia in educational institutions. Studies in Malaysia and Indonesia show that Islam University integrate Maqasid Sharia in their curriculum, administration, and community activities. Universities like USIM and IIUM emphasize producing graduates who balance knowledge, faith, and good character. Applying Maqasid also makes education more holistic, focusing not only on academic performance but also on ethics, justice, and personal growth. To sum up, the literature review shows that Maqasid Sharia is not limited to religious rulings. It can guide modern organizations, especially educational institutions like USIM, to operate ethically, sustainably, and with barakah.
Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nurul Iman binti Syamsul Bahari and my metric number is 9251362. Today, I will be presenting the methodology for my research, which explores the practice and decision-making process within a specific library unit using the framework of Maqasid Sharia. Firstly, on research design. This study adopts a qualitative case study approach. It allows us to deeply understand how the library unit's policies and practice align